in this beautiful arena. Amazing. The end of the 2 days is almost here, and this is the last track. Now, the next startup is from Brazil. And believe it or not, they have an app that makes for you a caipirinha. Do you believe that? No. All right, let me start again. This next startup from Brazil makes learning easy. They actually use educational and entertainment apps to teach you. Ladies and gentlemen, from Brazil, Crânio.
Good afternoon. My name's Ana Luisa, and I'm from Crânio. And every morning I wake up and I ask myself, what am I going to do today? I usually spend about a third of my day working, reading, studying, and I'm sure that goes for most of us here. Now, as soon as I escape this fear, all I want to do is turn off, relax, and have the rest of the day to myself. But let's be honest, that's just not reality. Most of us have innumerous responsibilities. However, I can guarantee that absolutely everybody in here has fallen to temptation. And at some point in the day, you reach for your phone and you start interacting with apps that add little or no value. We've become a society completely dazed by these technologies. And we can spend hours upon hours trying to kill these little candies on a screen. We can't eat them, can't even lick them. Well, maybe you could, but how do we break this cycle? How can we migrate users from this zombie state? Why not create an app that's just as persuasive? That's why we made it our mission at Crânio to make learning fun at this precise moment of leisure. By making our whole vibe at Crânio is to make learning fun by engaging users with an entertainment app with educational content, where our users are not only learning, but they're also gaining IQs, our virtual currencies. And with these IQs, they're able to redeem prizes. So how does it work? Our users play, they learn, they have fun, they gain IQs, and exchange these IQs for real prizes on our Crânio store. Now, we monetize on both a B2B and B2C level. For B2C, we follow a freemium model with our Crânio Premium and Crânio SMS. We also offer in-app purchases of Neuros, our virtual aid currency. On the B2B side, we create customized projects for companies that wish to engage either consumers or employees with an innovative way with the bonus of prizes. We launched Crânio at the end of 2011. In 2012, we were selected by Waira Brazil, who later became a partner, and we had our first round of angel investments. 2013, we signed our first partnership with Telefônica Vivo, which led to partnerships with all major telcos in the Brazilian market. Now, this year, we reached 1 million users and began operating in Portugal with Portugal Telecom. We also closed a commercial partnership with China Mobile, and we're set to launch in China at the beginning of next year. So where are we now? We currently have 35 employees based out of Brazil, composed of programmers, designers, content creators, and curators. And Crânio is available in 5 languages: in English, Spanish, Portuguese from Portugal, Brazilian Portuguese, and now Mandarin. We have content for users starting at the age of 7, all the way up to 107. And we've fundraised to date 3.5 million reais, which is approximately 1.2 million euros. So where do we go next? It is our vibe, our mission to become the reference edutainment app on the market by 2017. Because we all have our Crânios, but now we need to have our virtual Crânio. Thank you.
Okay, moving right along. This next startup is in a space that's getting pretty crowded, but they claim what they're offering is totally awesome. They say they're going to replace the private vehicle on the streets of Madrid and Latin America. Ladies and gentlemen, from Madrid, Cabify.
Really happy to be here. My name is Juan, and I'm here to speak about Cabify. So what is Cabify? Our goal is to substitute private vehicles within cities, and I know there are many companies that are trying to solve the same problem. There are too many cars in the cities, and there are different ways to go about this problem. So I'm going to concentrate on how we are solving this problem. Basically, you can see a picture here of the type of service we offer. We offer you a vehicle that exceeds your expectation, that is better than what you would expect from a taxi, and you not necessarily are going to pay more for that service. Okay? And you can access that service, that marketplace, through mobile apps or a web interface. That's what you see there. But if you see the size of the picture, and the size of the picture with the car and compare it with the app, it gives you an idea of what's important for us. For us, the most important thing is the experience. And how are we different from other competitors? Basically, in three main areas. First, we concentrate on the user experience. And that means that we're not going to charge you more if the driver takes a different route. We have fixed rates. That means that we will not charge you more if you go to an airport. We don't have that type of surcharges. And we won't apply a special fare if it's night or peak hour. We want to concentrate on the user experience and give you something that is fair. That's the first difference. The second one is that it's all about drivers. Drivers are our face with the customers, and we put a lot of effort on establishing the right relationships with those drivers. Okay? And the third difference is that we've designed a product that is mainly focused on corporate users. It also happens to work for individual customers, but it's focused on corporate customers or corporate users, as opposed to the other way around. Okay? So those are the three big differences that put us apart from other players in the industry. We don't own vehicles, we own the marketplace. We train the drivers. We make sure this marketplace is as it is supposed to be. Okay? We are a startup. Startup is not only a small company, it's a company that grows really quickly. And it gives you an impression, an indication of how we've been growing in the last year. We've multiplied our rides and our revenues by almost 10x. We've been consistently growing 10x since we were created in 2011. Okay? So we've been growing really, really fast. That puts a lot of stress in the organization. And we are able to manage that stress thanks to a great team of people. Around 80 people right now. I'm showing here the faces of our executive team. We have operations in Madrid, in Peru, in Mexico, and in Chile, with most of our employees being here in Madrid. We have people from all these great universities that you can see here, universities in Spain, in the US, all over the place. So we're really proud of the team we've built. We're really proud of what we are accomplishing. And we have the resources to continue growing around the world and basically transform how people move within the cities, allowing them to say, I don't need a car. I have a safe alternative, a reliable alternative that can improve how I move around and at the end, how I live my life every day. So that's Cabify. Thanks for listening, and since I have 10 extra seconds, I'm going to invite you to try out. Insert a code when you download the app, Cabify1, and you will skip the rain with style when you get out of the summit. So thank you.
All right, moving right along. This next startup is truly European. Imagine a company that's based in Cyprus, has its developers in Greece, funded in Luxembourg, doing their marketing in Spain, and run by a Danish guy. Pretty funny, huh? Well, so what do these people do? They claim that they're going to change the face of Facebook. Instead of using Facebook as a promotional tool, they claim you're going to be able to use Facebook as an operational tool. CRM, the whole works. So you can run your business using Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, from Cyprus, Book and Bloom.
I feel like coming to Jay Leno's show or Jimmy Fallon. Can you do that thing? Awesome. My name is Klaus Rosenberg. I'm Danish, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Book and Bloom. A couple of weeks ago, I was at the hairdresser, and I still go despite these growing hairlines. And I was sitting there having my hair washed. The phone of the shop rang, and my hairdresser left me, already having shampoo coming to my eyes, not very pleasant. And the lady at the other end of the line was not aware of my situation, so they just kept talking and going back and forth on her appointment. Can you do it Friday? No, Friday we can't. Can you do it Saturday? No, Saturday we are fully booked. Can you do it Monday? Monday we are closed. Anyway, they found a time. He noted it down in his calendar. He returned and apologized and finished his job, of course. But this little story tells very well how millions of small local businesses operate, and that the way they operate hasn't changed a bit. Now, in the past 10 years, the way the consumer operates, the way consumers behave have changed incredibly. And that creates a gap, not only a gap in communication, but also a gap in operations. On one side, we have the consumer embracing social media, Facebook, and using their smartphones for everything, from ordering a pizza to a limousine, to a taxi we just saw. And they are using that 24/7, getting notification, etc. And on the other side, we have the small local business, be that your hairdresser, your nail bar, a fitness trainer, a piano teacher, stuck with a landline phone and a pen and a paper. And the landline phone doesn't jump up and send you a reminder on an appointment, a upcoming appointment. And the paper calendar doesn't send you a nice gift voucher when you're having an upcoming birthday. So we built this management system, a small business management system, right on top of Facebook. We used to say that it's an SAP ultralight, but it has all the features that a small business needs. A CRM system, a loyalty program, list of services, list of employees, and it has a mobile app for the consumer, the client, to use as well. It's like a Swiss Army knife of business tools. Sorry. There we go. Now, I want to repeat again, we are not a marketplace. Marketplaces, as we have seen today, are very often with a business model where they charge a fee on each booking done through these marketplaces. And these fees are often 10 to 15 or 20%, and that's a haircut that a small business cannot afford, especially not a small local business. 80 to 90% of their consumers and customers are reoccurring regular customers, so they cannot afford to take that haircut. We have sold and we have developed Book and Bloom as a software as a service. It comes in 2 plans right now, €9 and €29 per month. And later this year, we are launching a product called Bloom Plus, which will allow for online payments. Now, how are you going to sell this? I'm sure you're already thinking. Multi-sided product, B2B2C, to small businesses. And it is challenging. But it's the sheer opportunity that we are excited about, because there are like 100 million small businesses worldwide. And the way they operate has to change. Just in the US, one vertical, the beauty sector, 2 million small local businesses, 40 billion in revenues. Now, we are going about this in a combination of bottoms up, which is via sales rep, city managers, pounding the streets and getting the first customers, and it's top-down via channel partners and affiliates. In Spain, it's like Revlon, where we will teach in front of 10,000 of their salons. And this is a business model and a playbook that Uber and Just Eat and other people have done already. We are a team of 14 people. We worked together for 2 years. As I said, we are based in Saloniki in Greece. We are funded from our amazing investor in Luxembourg, who has invested already close to €1 million. I'm 20 years as a serial entrepreneur, failures and exits included. So if you want your piano teacher, your Spanish teacher, or anyone you have an appointment to send you a reminder or a birthday coupon on your upcoming appointment, get them to use Book and Bloom. And for anyone else who sees a business opportunity with a small business management system plugged into Facebook and transforming Facebook into that operational platform, please come and see me afterwards. Thank you.
Viva España! All right, the next startup. How many of you saw a video recently where you weren't happy about the quality? Yeah, well, it happens a lot. I didn't think it was a big problem, but from what I hear, it happens a lot. So what these people do is they actually have the technology to check videos for people that emit videos like Antena 3 and people like that. This company is from Barcelona, and it's got a really nice name. Nice people at work.
Hello, I'm Mauricio Torra. I'm the CFO of Nice People at Work. It's a company based in Barcelona, and we have more than 5 years developing solutions for media and distribution video on internet. And I'm here to explain or give you an overview of how video services works and what we can do to improve them. So right now, how video services works. First, we buy some content, we choose the content. Then we choose the technology that we will use. Then we buy or we contract the service provider. And then we spend some money in marketing to get some users. We put everything in a black box. We shake it. We cross fingers. And then we hope to have happy users, to have the good content, and to have done the right technology choices. That's the main services works like that right now. So, and we have a very good value proposition for them. So we have a Eubora suite that gives KPIs, alerts, and solutions for the main problems of video services. The basic package is named Eubora Analytics. It's a data collector. We collect each play of the video service, and with a maximum detail, we can have data from location, quality, or any other feature. But we do more than that. After that, we process all this data, and we have several modules that we can have as a smart switch that we can give solutions for that problem, a specific problem, for example, in delivery or in operations, or choosing the best content for the users that you have, or even we can have or give keys to keep the users on your service. So the market is huge and is increasing, as you can see. So Only on 3 years, OTT and IPT business will move around $50 billion, and we are there in that market. Okay. We have a very good value proposition for those clients. Why NICE will be the leaders? Because there are only 2 competitors, Conviva and Sola from Akamai. They are based in US. And with Evora, we have 3 killer differentiating points. First, we have a unique technology, 12 times more precision, 5 times more resolution, and unlimited data aggregation. We have unique functionalities, and we are a technology based on to be scalable and cost-effective. So we are better, we do more, and we are cheaper. The customers are the top players on the industry, and we are basing our growth on partners. So some of them are the biggest partners in the industry, and they are already trusting in our technology. How we bill our customers? By views or by subscriptors? It's easy. More views or more subscriptors means more money. Next year, we'll have more than 50 premium customers, more than 200 analytics services, and more than 2 billion video views per month. We cannot fail because we have a good team, good technology, and good partners. What we need, right now we are in 2 million revenues, break even, and good cash situation, and what we need is more clients and more partners. Thanks.
All right, moving right along. The next group claims to be the Airbnb of outdoor advertising. Now, we've heard a lot of startups over the last couple of days claim to be the Airbnb of something or something else. Well, sure enough, these people claim that they are a marketplace where if you have a spot for outdoor advertising, you can list it there. And if you want to outdoor advertise, you can go there and find your spot. Is that rain? It never rains in Spain. Well, this company comes from a place where it doesn't rain. Ladies and gentlemen, from Portugal, Too Easy.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Afonso. I'm from Portugal, and it's a pleasure to be here. So, Too Easy. We call it Too Easy because it's too easy to advertise. Let me tell you a short story. Imagine that you're driving your car in a highway, and you see a billboard just next to you. And you have a small coffee shop as your business. You're wondering if you can advertise there, but you have normally at least 3 problems. First, how do I rent that specific billboard? Second, what is the current price of that billboard? And third, well, there are only big brands on that billboard, Telefonica, McDonald's, Coca-Cola. So it's probably too expensive, so I just lost interest. On the other hand, you have the media owner, the owner of that billboard, specific billboard. And he's losing a customer, and he doesn't know how to reach back to that customer. And honestly, he has a hell of a trouble to reach the SMEs. So we are trying to solve that. With our marketplace, you go to our platform, you can search for a specific location. Once you see the location, you'll see all the media sites around that location, available or not, or under request. And you can see a rate card, and if you want to, you can see the specific details, including several image details like if it's available or not. You can see the location and street view. You can see demographics like census and other big data that we're working on. You can see points of interest around that specific location. You can see events like this meeting, this show in live. And, well, what are we trying to do? We are trying to be focused on local business, try to help them, educate them to buy more outdoor advertising. Because, honestly, it's cheaper than it looks, and normally the return of investment is higher. So we work with media buyers and media sellers. Who are the media buyers? local advertisers and media agencies who work for the big brands. On the other hand, we work also the media sellers, the media owners, the owners of all the locations. So our business model, until now, we work only in commission-based for the outdoor owner. So if he sells through our system, we get 15%. If not, they don't pay anything. Or the same thing to the local advertiser. But soon, probably next week, we're going to launch the premium version for media owners and media agencies. Well, they have a license. They don't pay any commission, but they have a business model based on license to help them planning their campaign, plan their client's campaign, and be really focused on local advertiser. So this is a curiosity people don't know. People think that billboards are going away. It's not. Nielsen report says that it's growing worldwide. Our market size, we are focused on SMEs, so there are about, on the top 10 ad markets, 37 million SMEs, 20.8 billion total advertising spend. So if we focus on the ones that are already buying online, we have 44%, so 16 million. I need to hurry up. So our marketplace compared to Airbnb, our sources, since we are trying to create a new market, is that set 140 million. So if we do the numbers, you can see we have a 48.3 million revenue. We can generate that, we expect to, and 6.1 margin on that commission. So we work in Portugal, we work with all these media owners, above 77. All the media agencies, we work also, we have an office in the Bakery London in London. We have some major names, JCDecaux, Clear Channel, Prime Site. We are working with Exterior Media. We also work with Kinetic and Postoscope. We are trying to do a big business there. We expanded to Colombia last month with 3 major media owners and all the media agencies. These are the numbers, and I don't have much time. So our competitors, they are focused on planning and other markets. We are focused on SMEs. We have a go-to-market plan that is working really good, breaking the SMEs market, and this is our team. Thank you for your time.
Okay, well, if you're wondering why I moved from London to Spain, it's because the sun is now shining. It took less than 4 minutes to start shining again. All right, moving right along. Imagine if you could manage your workforce, your salespeople, in real time. These people claim they're going to change the nature of sales management. Ladies and gentlemen, from Barcelona, Force Manager.
Hi, my name is Oscar, CEO and co-founder of Force Manager. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been involved with sales teams? Probably most of you have. And the problem, and everybody knows that, is that managing salespeople is very, very, very complicated. You never know where they are, what they are doing, and in order to get all this information, you ask them to fill very complete reports of their activity. Salespeople is action men. They love being in the field. They hate sitting in front of a computer. Selling is movement, action, interaction, talking to customers. Well, and there we go. Here you can find the problem of CRMs. Users not engaged, and sales managers without information. I'm sorry, I was not synchronizing with my PowerPoint. Isn't it working? Okay. CRMs are passive systems, are boring. They're very complicated. We offer something different. We have a system that records all the interactions between the salespeople and the market automatically. For instance, this is Juan Carlos. He's one of my best sales reps. He uses Force Manager every day. You can see here, it's Force Manager in action. It's a beautiful application. It's very fast, easy to use. He's very happy with it. Now let me show you something. The timeline. The timeline summarizes everything we do. Here, you can see recorded all the interactions between the sales rep and his customers, between Juan Carlos and his customers. And the magic here is that everything is recorded automatically. This is Juan Carlos' example. He's even working right now. This is real data. So it really works and makes me feel very comfortable like a sales manager. Well, we have competitors, and probably the first thing that pops in your head is Salesforce. Well, Salesforce is a very, very complicated system that if they want to do what we do, they have to rely on several plugins that make the system even more difficult to use and complex and expensive. No, too expensive. Well, this is what CRM market moves around the world. $36 billion. It's a huge market. And we can complement actual CRMs, or we can compete with them. We charge our customers monthly. We are a software as a service product. We have different editions in our product to match the needs of small and big customers. We've been growing every month for the last year. And we have customers all around the world, from one sales rep to 1,300. We have a strong and very stable and scalable platform. We are processing every day 25,000 check-ins, 40,000 emails, and 70,000 phone calls every single day. We are more than 30 professionals with a strong background of sales management and very strong skills, technical skills. These guys are making it happen every day. We just closed a round of 2.8 million euros, and we're still looking for investors to join us in our international expansion. Juan Carlos and I will still here. If you need more information, just come to say hi or send an email to oscar@forcemanager.net. Thank you so much.
All right, we got 2 more to go. You all probably realize that the world of apps is enormous. And you might ask yourself, is there room for another app? Well, there's almost 2 million apps in the App Store and the Apple Store. But still, they continue to grow every day. 30 million downloads every day. It took Apple 15 years to get 3 billion songs downloaded. It took them 5 years to get 15 billion apps downloaded at twice the price. So imagine that if there was someone who could help you develop apps in record time. Well, this is exactly what this company does. They're going to revolutionize the way we develop apps. Ladies and gentlemen, from San Francisco and Bilbao, Luday.
Hola a todos. Es un honor estar aquí. It's a big honor to be here presenting Luday. Luday is based in San Francisco, where I live, in one of the most beautiful cities in the world, after Bilbao, of course, where we have most of our team and where we come from. In the past, every company needed a website, from huge corporations of all kinds to small businesses of all kinds. Now, the world is shifting from desktop computers to mobile devices. So that's why today everybody needs an app for Android, an app for iOS, an app for every platform, and that's very difficult. You need to have 3, 4, 5 teams, one for each target platform, and that implies a huge cost. Or you can find a way to have only one team. How can you do that? With HTML5. Developers just have to code once using HTML5 JavaScript. They upload their code to our cloud-based platform, and in 1 minute, they get a final app for Android, a final app for iOS, a final app for every platform, from HTML5 to native in 1 click. So why is everyone not using HTML5 today? Because HTML5 doesn't work properly on mobile devices unless you use our technology. We've been using HTML5 for 4 years, and we've managed to resolve key technology challenges, such as the performance and more. We amplify the power of HTML5. Simply, we make HTML5 work. And we also offer tons of other services developers need to make their lives easier and to make more money. Our goal is to become the global standard for app development and publishing. We are becoming very popular in the industry. We are growing fast. We have 50,000 developers using our platform that have delivered more than 4,000 apps. We have Fortune 500 companies such as Disney, Nickelodeon, or Candy Crush creator King. Do we have competitors? Of course, we do have competitors. Adobe, Intel. But even with these powerful competitors, we know we can beat them because we are doing that. How do we make money? One way is through the software as a service model. Another one is publishing. A third one is licensing our technology to these big customers. Our secret sauce is our team of professionals, 20 people in San Francisco and Bilbao. We are pioneers in HTML5. We have a rockstar engineering team led by myself, a serial entrepreneur who started a web hosting company that became the 4th largest in Spain. We are raising $5 million to take this company to the next level. So why invest in Luday? We have this unique technology. We are growing fast. We have these Fortune 500 companies. We have a world-class engineering team. And I have a proven track record of building successful companies. We are making the world a better place for app developers. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, one more to go. As you probably imagine, this is another Airbnb company, right? Yes. How many of you here have been on a yacht week vacation? Nobody wants to admit it. Well, these people do a little bit what Yacht Week does, but they do it a little more serious. They actually are the Airbnb of renting boats. Ladies and gentlemen, from Greece, Incrediblue.
Hi, everyone. Hola a todos. So, as you all know, the travel market is a pretty big industry. It's actually a $675 billion industry in Europe alone. It used to be that the majority of it was split between air travel and Earth itself. Now, apartments are a new category in lodging. In the last 10 years, they have grown to a $30 billion market in Europe. Airbnb alone is worth more than $10 billion. We are disrupting the travel industry again by introducing a whole new travel category. This category is boating. Boating is a unique experience. It's actually the ultimate vacation, with the comfort of being at home while you're exploring new destinations. It can either be catered, like a hotel, or self-catered, like renting an apartment on Airbnb. Unlike any other vacation, you're away from the crowd, you're one with nature, and you have the ultimate freedom to be every day at a different place without having to do anything. The rich and famous, they know this for quite a while now. And this is why boating is the most popular hobby among people with a high net worth. We have now made this possible for anyone. So welcome on board Incrediblue.com. Incrediblue started like a boat rental marketplace, but what we soon realized is that we created something that allowed many more people to enjoy holidays on a boat than ever before. Actually, we have more than 45% of our customers this year that rented boats, and they did holidays on a boat for the very first time. So, who are these guys? Who are our customers? We serve kind of like 3 different categories. Let's take Gilad, for example. Gilad is from Tel Aviv. He has a sailing license, and he has been renting boats for the last 15 years. Every summer, it's a pain in the ass for him to find a boat. Through Incrediblue this summer, he found a unique boat for the exact dates that he wanted, and he booked it in less than 10 minutes. Stephanie, on the other hand, it's a completely different story. She lives in London, she has a very good job, she works a lot, and she really enjoys traveling. She always wanted to try holidays on a boat, but she never knew how to go about it. Through Incrediblue this summer, she rented a boat for her family. She visited more than 5 destinations in less than a week at a cost that was even more affordable than booking hotels in all those destinations. Alana, last but not least, she enjoys the finer things in life. One of them is holidays on luxury yachts, but she doesn't want to pay unfair prices. And these type of customers, kind of like Alana, more luxury yacht rentals, they provided more than 25% of our revenue this year. So you might think, OK, if you haven't been on a boat, you might think this must be very expensive. It's not for me. Actually, we compared prices in Mallorca for next year in July. And guess what? Renting one of the finest sailing boats or catamarans that you can find on Incrediblue can actually be cheaper than renting a hotel or a villa in Mallorca. So what's the traction so far? We actually have the largest verified fleet of boats in Europe, more than 3,000. We've seen more than 20,000 messages being exchanged through our platform with a total aggregate value of inquiries of more than $7 million. And we've seen more than 2,500 people experiencing holidays on a boat through Incrediblue. So what's next? The next thing is raising a Series A round and making Incrediblue the new cool way to travel. Thanks a lot.
Okay, that was awesome. That was the last startups from a startup competition. We're all here to talk about innovation in the South. And at some point we said, why stop in Southern Europe? What's going on in Africa? What's innovation in Africa? And as I have an addiction, which is TED Talks, I ended up finding our next speaker.